night shift cutie at the truck stop knows my name. Threw the candle in the midnight oil and lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't been to bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone when I lay my head. No rest for the wicked, at least for a few 100 miles. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty, the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, I'm running wild. Always been a runner, never been one for settling down. Spent my life in the backwoods looking for ways out of a one-horse town. I found a 6-string ticket and jumped that westbound train. Now I only slow down long enough to stand up on that stage. Cloud 9 is a cloud of dust for the next 1,000 miles. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild. Mama, I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild. I'm running with the devil, rolling down the road, riding on the storm, living like I'm dying slow. Headlights in the fast lane is my home away from home. If there's light after this tunnel, I'm gonna be the first to know. No slowing down, no looking back, no staying for a while. I'm pedal down and right on track, I'm ready for this ride. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty, the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. And I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild, oh, I'm running wild, I'm running wild.
It's hotter than a blacktop in July, sweating like a sinner in a church. And I just wanna get out with my crew tonight and shoot at the lights. Got a couple 40s full of hops and fun, looking for a good time, gotta live it up. Leave behind the city, hop inside my truck. No, we don't give up. We're gonna paint the night red, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up, we're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight. Hey, looks wild, but you know we're right at home. The louder the better, cause with us anything goes. Life of the party, we're the feature of the show. You already know. We're gonna paint the night red, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up, we're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight. Oh tonight, yeah, let's get rowdy. Let's get rowdy tonight. We're gonna paint the night red. Hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up. We're up to get down. Saying hey y'all, howdy. Let's get rowdy tonight.
just west of the river. Mississippi mud running in my veins. And on the road is where I found freedom. And hotel rooms is where I found peace. I spent my whole life running my world. It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, taught me how to live. Daddy taught me how to give. Both of them had their own sins. Down to the river, every man has felt the shame. All our blood, it runs the same. Father, hear us as we pray. Down to the river, down to the river. Sing, oh, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, oh, far beneath, oh, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, singing, oh, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, oh, far beneath, oh, oh, fire and water me, watching me think and oh, bury me, carry me, oh.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are up at the mine, getting right after it. There's 3 of us today. We got me, Cap, and Rod. So I'm running truck. I'm going to try to run truck and deal with chat or read chat. We'll see how all that goes. I hope everybody is doing well. We are in the final week of the year before Christmas. Exciting times. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so you guys have to forgive the voice. And it was pointed out to me that before we get in and get the crash counters going, it should be disclosed that I'm on controller. I'm not on my typical wheel and on my typical wheel and pedal setup. So this is, I'm sure I like. All right, let's take a look at chat and let's see what we have going on here. Starting at the top, Andrew is in the house. Andrew doing well. Oh, Andrew's got a screenshot. Got to guess where he is. Rod's in the house. Jay, welcome in, brother. Cookie making, checks, mix, tear all day. Wow, good work. Still got like 50 odd minutes on the last batch of checks. Good stuff, buddy. That stuff is tasty. Tomorrow I try to adapt Keno City silver mining to a Terex debris crusher and cry myself. Yeah. Yep. Fair enough, buddy. Mike Purcell's in the house. McGee's in the house. Thanks for the like, buddy. Appreciate that. Andrew Brown. Yeah, Andrew, that's exactly what I had when I got out here. I'm doing much better today than I was the last couple days, so we'll see how long my voice lasts. But I hope you're feeling better, brother. It kicked me while I was down. I slept about 20 hours in the last 2 days trying to get rid of that. Super upset. I lost my first batch of silage in the damn bunker. Wouldn't wrap. Ended up selling it and getting the fermenters I used on Welker. That sucks, Mike. I have not had an unwrapping issue on bunkers in a while. Now that said, I also haven't used bunkers in quite a while either, so we'll see how that goes as well. All right, Andrew, I'm getting better, but still don't feel good. I believe it. 25 crashes, 1 swim. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You know, the swim is going to be hard because we might be up at the mine site the whole time. But, you know, with me driving on controller, you know, anything could happen. And when I say I'm on controller, I literally mapped like, that is, looking around is going to be the challenge today. I mapped just the driving controls to the controller. Everything else is still on the keyboard. So I'm going back and forth. Apps in for making money. Yeah, that's Higgs' loader. He hasn't been here to wash it. That's on him. Higgs got to get in here and figure it out. I'm washing his loader for him. I'll give it a nudge. A little love tap. Panda Farms, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Rush is in the house. Good to see you guys. Just use sign language. I only know a couple of things I can use my hands for, and I don't think most of them are would keep the stream family friendly, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's see. So I think the issue is, I think I have these miskeyed. All right, so look down. You want it to be that. All right, let's see if that's what I want. That makes sense. All right, I think that's what we want. Rod, you got one for me? Got a green one? Okay. Okay, Rod's on his own. All right, I'm gonna go up there and make sure everything's still running. I'm not very good at that either. That'll lead me to do one thing I'm half decent. I haven't figured out what that is yet, though. All right, so if you guys, I already had a lot of very positive feedback, but the Northwoods Survival Series premiered this morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The how Cap is in, he's doing it. The how-to setup video is also released, and that goes through a lot of the rules. The rules are posted, and unlike a lot of the other challenges I've done, this one does not have a specific completion goal. You don't have to do one thing like 555 and have the criteria and everything else. So a bit of a play on your own. The idea, I was saying to these guys before we got started, a lot of that has to do with just the time and the maintenance, the consumables, that kind of stuff has a lot to do with it. So we will we'll see how that one turns out. After this live stream, I have 4 total episodes recorded for that series. The additional 3 episodes will be released on the member schedule, but I wanted to get a chance to have that episode 1 come out without stacking everything all at once. So if you have a membership and you have upcoming episodes coming to you, look for those this evening. I am full. Not that kind of sign language. A lot of people use sign language with me on the road, McGee. I don't know what that's about. They seem to want to communicate with hand signals. I don't know what that's about, but, you know, I get a lot of I'm a number 1 kind of guy. I always thank him profusely for acknowledging my skill behind the wheel. I'm blaming this on Rod. Oh, there's Nuke. We found him. Nuke is here, but not here, if you know what I mean. That is still. Alright, we want down to be down on the character. Down to be down on the character. Let's do that. Alright, so look down should be down. And then let's hit that with a save. That's still not doing it. I mean, Nuke, unplug it, replug it. You tried turning it on and turning it off. Nuke is in process of upgrading his GPU from right here. It is not quite as simple as unplug it and replug it. All right, we are on a bit of a different setup here, guys, so let me know mic volume, gain volume, where we are with all that stuff on the stream. If it needs to be tweaked, let me know. Try to do a little bit of testing ahead of time, but it is not hard to do when it's not on. Nuke, I did turn on. Yep. Looked like Plot 2 to me. I watched Northwoods for his episode, but didn't pay attention. I didn't see it. I believe it's 7, Jay. I can show you on Yukon here which one it would be. Let's see. So the Northwoods Challenge is happening on it's not 34, but it's this plot of land that comes along the edge of the swamp here and comes down. So the map's a little different, but it's this piece right here. It's narrower and it goes all the way to the hillside. But that is the piece for the Northwoods Challenge. Look at that. Oh, I didn't do my He-Man job. I didn't touch the belt. Gotta touch the belt. Getting backed up. Touch it. Make all the rocks disappear. Where's my truck? Especially when the log went flying. Yeah. Yeah. Good old farm sim physics, right? Yeah, that Northwood series is going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be a lot of logging for me. Not all logging, but a lot of logging. And on that note, if you guys didn't see over in Discord, we did get the Thrustmaster affiliate program all set up and registered, so we have that now. It looks like it's going to be a little while before I move up in the ranks to get any affiliate-specific deals where they give me better prices on the stuff, but it is the usual code, Bad Punkin Gaming, over on the Thrustmaster official eShop. If you're looking to buy anything, the Xbox and PS5 Farmsticks are $20 off right now. Use the code and we'll keep going up through the ranks and then we'll eventually get some stuff. I have been toying with the idea of replacing my wheel, and that might result in an opportunity for me to do a giveaway for the existing wheel I have. So I'll have to see if that follows the affiliate rules, or if giving away something that is not part of their program would be against the rules. I'll look into that, figure it all out. Staticky? 7, yep. Oh yeah, I got a cold nuke. This is the best I've sounded in 24 hours. 48 hours, actually. You listen to that setup video. I recorded that last night. I tried to wait all day to see my voice got better, and it got worse as the night went on. Yeah, 6 and 7 divide desert block, that's right. Come on, in the truck. Dust gatherer, 3,000, nice. Oh, come on, over there we go. Alrighty, so the goal, guys, remember, I think we are, what did we decide cap on Wednesday? 5.5 million? I think it was 5.5 mils we got to make to own the map. With 3 guys, I mean, I'm not saying we aren't the 3 right guys for the job, if there are 3 guys for the job. The 3 guys, that is a lot of pay dirt, so I'll have to figure out. Yeah, I think wasn't there 700,000 liters in there or something the other day? A good little pocket of money hanging out around there. But also just to run the end dumps down there at the end and sell it all at once. I'm working as fast as I can, Mr. Rod. Trying to keep getting empty one in front of you. Duke's trying. Less texting, more GPU installation. You can text on your own time. This is company time, son. Yeah, Nuke, I don't know if it's any help or consequence, but when I did my GPU swap, I followed a video and there's an uninstaller that I used that made a huge difference. Let's see, Cap. He's still upright. Still upright. Oh. Hitting there. Panda, that is awesome, brother. It's got to be a crazy 3 weeks for you, right? And that is, I think that is the definition of life-changing, right? Yeah, he had his baby 3 weeks ago. Little baby Joan. And the camera controls on the controller can take me the whole stream to get used to. That's awesome, man. There isn't much in this world that's more peaceful than a sleeping baby. You don't realize how fragile peace is till you wake a baby. Oh, yeah, that's pure joy right there. They don't know enough about the world or anything. That's pure emotion. Save that at the wall, I didn't. There was a VCR my parents bought back in the 90s, video on how to install it. Which sucked when you only had one VCR, one TV. What you need to do to install your VCR is put this tape in a VCR that's already installed. It's a guys. That's like every time I try to do a new version of Windows, because somewhere along the line I got screwed up with the logins. And so it's like, you need to reference this login. Okay, now reference the other login. I'm like, well, one of them has to work, guys. I can't keep using both to do it. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Panda. Absolutely. And I know people tell you this all the time, but just, cherish every minute of it, because it is, it's been, our kids aren't young anymore. And that's okay. They're great at the age they're at, but you can never go back. Enjoy every day. Cherish it. Make it worthwhile. Okay. We got to get this key down thing. I'm tired of looking at the ground. All right, so we got to do the free look, and it's got to be down, has got to be up. Player movement. Look down has got to be up. Switching it. Apply it. Let's see. The sensitivity is so bad. Where is the sensitivity on the sticks? Let's see about that. All right, Farmstick, that's all set up. All right, gamepad, axis. Sensitivity is at 100%. Is it the dead zone that's killing me here? Is that what it is? And the mouse is just so much. Jay, I may be interested in learning more. I don't know, is that just a different fill type if you do silver mining, or is there actually like different equipment? Man, that corner there. Every time I come down, the wheel, I don't have a good feel for where my wheels are facing because I got the noise. Now you console players, get your laughs in. I'm surprised Nuke could find that graphics card. I thought it was pretty well hidden from what I heard. Get tired of him pestering. Probably got the why does it sound like I have 3 kids in the house line? Yeah, so Jay, is it just a fill type difference? Is it just like you use regular mining equipment, or is there a different process for it, or do you use terraforming? I don't have any idea. I don't have any frame of reference to know what silver mining would be and how it would be different than other mining. Rod, where are you headed with that bucket so I don't get in your way? Yep. I would assume that's what I'm asking. Is it just a fill type that you can just create basically? All right, here we go. You know the rules. One per stream. Got a different koozie this time. My computer case is orange. My koozie's orange. Started to seem a little bit like maybe we didn't want to be that guy at the airport with everything matching. I gotta say, TSA could not have cared less about me bringing a full PC in a case to do security. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I did get randomly selected for the hand swab test though. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see if that's related. Alright. Regular mining equipment on the current map. It's dirt going to a plant, gets sorted into gravel, iron, silver ore, and tailings. Got some stick. And tailings, what I want to do is shrink that down to a Terex FS miner, recrusher or something, and then have it roughly, okay, so we can't read chat and drive that. And then have it roughly the same. It's not a high turnout per load, but it would be also going to import silver bars to the washroom. That's the same wall. Okay, guys, did I do the thing? We're just going forward. Just going forward. Nothing to see here. We made it. Did we come down in the only area we're stuck into? All right. Well, Rod, if you're not done in the loader yet, the pink truck's stuck. It just needs to be dug out on the front end. Shouldn't drive and read chat. That's very evident after that situation. Yep. Yeah, you get to the point where changing diapers is like grabbing yourself one of your keys leaving the house. Knock it out. Right over here in this corner, to my right, between you and I. Where did I lose Rob to? Yep. I had to go over the barrier after I failed to go around it twice. Bubble bath, a bottle of wine. Good, Panda buddy. You're nailing it. You're doing all the right things. You going that way, Cap? I got you. I got you. Mike, when does your 12 Days of Christmas start? What's going on here? What am I am. And it's like the tiniest little thing. I'm gonna get around it. I was gonna say that's the great part about the bucket when you're loading, but not when you're trying to push things out. There we go. Brushers, we got an AMAP and that in the washroom. Yeah. Huge pile of shininess. Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds interesting. I would want there to be something different than gold mining. In 2 days, 22 working hours. Not that we're counting. Attaboy, Mike. Thank you, Rod. I want to say thank you to Rod, who saved us again. And ourselves. Tony, welcome in, brother. Tony has, I don't know if I ever talked to Tony about this, but Tony has come up with a mod that I have been looking for since Farmstick 22 at least. The SMB transport trailer with a big SMB plow. It is over. He's got some pictures posted on the Discord. It looks great. And Tony, what did you say? It's got like 14,000 pounds of counterweight on it or something? Is the SMB so big and heavy? Craziness. The SMB is the biggest, as far as I know, outside of the Mac Trucker Multi-Tool, it is the biggest plow in the game. It was the biggest plow. Yeah, so it's a different fill type. That's cool, Jay. Weird that you get out on the right side of the truck. Goodness, that's a good game. There's like DPI. There's that. Yep. This is how fast it moves. You want very fast mouse speed. What kind of mouse do you have? Yep, yep. There's one that'll change the DPI. Yep. We're flying around. Yep. I'm screaming. I'm screaming, Nuke. This is all I got, baby. You want to hear me squeak? This is why I get you louder. I get like this. Nuke, we got old graphics card or new graphics card. Where were we at in the process, brother? Yep. The good news is you got too excited before Christmas, so you still have time to make it work before. Yeah, I went from two power cords to 3 when I did my GPU switch on the new one too. And I always have to go back to the store and go back and get the stuff. That's what we're here doing, brother. Yeah. The question, Duke, is are you having more fun with the box or the GPU? Because the young kids, they always have the boxes that always come with. All kinds of shiny objects. Cool. Good old dude. A month and a half now? I mean, it's been weeks he's been talking about it. And then he disclosed on stream, I don't know if it was Wednesday when you were here or not, Rob, but the box he thought was a GPU wasn't. He got caught peeking. And he peeked at it through the wrapping paper. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. He thought it was going to be. Having a good time. 1 o'clock and 68. I think it's supposed to be 55 here for Christmas. That's crazy. We had, everywhere around us had regular 70-mile-an-hour winds. And the top recorded wind on Thursday when we arrived was 117 miles an hour. It was whipping. Yeah, it's because we're right on the Continental Divide. I mean, we're 8,200 feet above sea level on the Continental Divide, so it's just... Yep. The top peaks are 14, so a couple, we got 114 here. Though it's funny, they didn't make a big deal out of it, but they did announce about 10 years ago that due to settling, our 14er up here might be 13,986 now. Might have lost a couple inches in its old age. Huh. No. Oh, yeah. And I even asked chat how it was going, and they said nothing. Uh-huh. Huh. Yep. And I sound like shit doing it, too, so... All right, well, Cap and Rod are in now, so there we go. Yeah, they just got here, guys. They weren't talking. Obviously. I just got to puzzle out myself, Jay. I think we're doing a grizzly bear puzzle this week. It's nice to have it out. Sit down, go to 20 minutes to 20 minutes. You want to sit down and get away from people, you can. Low key, low tech. The trailer is going to have options for up to 15,840 pounds of counterweight. 2 plows at a time? Tony. Merry Christmas to us. Oh, that is amazing. Yeah. So for the North Woods Survival Challenge, in the mod pack is, and this was thanks to, I believe, Fried Chicken put this in there or alerted me to it, but the Enhanced Vehicle mod. If you go in and there's, by default, the Advanced Vehicle, or the Advanced, the Enhanced Vehicle mod has most of its features turned off, but there is a weight HUD that you can turn on, and it tells you how much your total vehicle trailer weight is and everything else. So for local transports, like around your property, you can use that, and then there's the shop has a scale or the big stuff, because obviously if you want to get a, you know, I don't know, say a third, yeah, or even just a big tractor, right? You know, anything like that, you know, then you got to have the store deliver it, and that way you know, because it's $350 a ton to have it delivered. So, yep. Yeah, the advanced damage system, there are 2 critical components. The first is putting load on a cold engine does like 40% more damage. So you got to let your vehicles warm up, and it'll tell you that. There's a little blue, you know, temperature gauge in the HUD now. And then if they're overloaded, there's an X factor multiplier on the damage as well. So, and that's why if you look on there, you have to have the vehicle years mod, so that the advanced damage system can figure out what the actual capacity is, what you're supposed to be doing with it, all that kind of stuff. So I haven't played that. I have that on Ray County, and I used it a little bit, and that's what we did with the big Ford on Ray County. That was the way we handled that one. But yeah, it should be an interesting lens to put on the playthrough. Yeah, and the thing about the advanced damage mod, as far as I can tell, and I would love someone to give me some more direction, but there are very limited videos on it too. So I know Scroff did one, which is just the very basics, which is the inspection and then the repairs and rebuild and that kind of stuff. But I haven't seen the video where anyone got really in depth into it, so I'm hoping for that playthrough that ends up being a huge part of it. Yeah, Howie, if you're using that SMB plow, Tony's new plow trailer will be good for you too. Transported around Iowa Plains. Gotta remember to do my best He-Man and touch the belt every time I come over here. Jay says it was nice and quiet, no other voices. Just me squeaking along. Yeah. They did do a good job of landlocking a little bit on Iowa Plainsview. Most of the fields in Iowa Plainsview you can expand. There's a lot of grass on the outside, but that's 5% increase in size. I remember doing that a lot on Iowa Plainsview. But yeah, combining fields aren't a ton you can. You guys still not here, Rod and Cap? Is that what you're telling me? They're coming through on Discord. No? Hold on. Let's figure it out. No, all right, talk again for me, guys. Nope, that's still not linking. It is, I had to redo all my sound because, yeah. All my sound bars had to be redone. All right. Pause for 1 second. I will continue working on that. All right, Cap and Rod, say something for me so I can see if it's coming through on the input side. Yeah, it's interesting. It is coming through, but it's not coming through on Discord where it should. It's a weird one because that shouldn't have changed. All right, one more time. Yeah. That's a weird one. Because that hasn't changed since we got here. All right, we're linked here. We're linked here. Let's see. That's a bizarre one. Because that part hasn't changed. The game sound had to change. Let's go back over here. Go back over here. What's going on there? Do you guys have game sound? I should ask that. Because game sound says it's coming through. Okay, so game sound is coming through. You guys are going to have some nice slow rotation stick drift. Yes, on the nasty truck front. Yeah, we'll turn that one off while I'm working on it. All right, Discord. Saw that one. I am in the middle of the ramp. Get what I deserve. I saw you guys coming in. Rubbin's Racing right there. I'm thinking the problem is on the other side. So see if we reset it. All the joys. All right, say something there for me, gentlemen, please. Did I lose Discord? Great, now oh, there we go. Yeah, well, we might be without Discord tonight because it's linked, but it's not picking it up, which is bizarre because that's been the same. Nothing there has changed. Lisa, welcome in. How is it going? All right, let's pop back in here. Let's get this truck out of the way. Well, may have to shoot the Discord issue or troubleshoot the Discord issue at a later time. Is the game gone now on YouTube? We could really be having some fun. Hold on, I bet I know what happened there. Okay. There we go. We're back. All right, guys, I don't know what the Discord issue is. We'll have to troubleshoot that one later. The guys are here. Rod told a lot of funny jokes. You guys missed him. I don't know what to tell you. Yep, Nuke came in and chatted too. I was debating on that. I wanted to get some feedback from you guys. So, the series channels have been useful when they're useful, but they don't get a lot of traction, they don't get a lot of attention. So if we want to just keep it in the general, I'm happy to. I don't want to clutter up. Like, my thought was if we put it in there, I'd probably take 1 or 2 other series channels down. So we don't end up with like 12 open channels. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, just hide them or archive them. Yeah, that's it. I don't want Discord to have 412 channels. I think that's too much. But yeah, I mean, we can pop a Northwood. I mean, that's literally 30 seconds. We can do that anytime. The mod list really needs to live somewhere more universal because it's one list for all the series. It's fine in the channels, in each channel. Game sound is loud. Okay. Let's adjust that. Yep. Yep. All right, guys, there. I turned game sound down and my mic up. Let me know if that's better. I also don't have much of a voice, so there isn't much of me to hear to begin with. And I even asked about the sound earlier. You guys were just letting me ride, huh? Let me ride dirty. Yeah, just let me know, guys. Like I said, we're between, we're on a, not a new setup, but we're on a new setup. So a lot of things had to be tweaked. Miss Lisa, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. So Tony, the challenge we're going to move to on this playthrough, the SMB plow carrier would be a great addition too, so let me know when that's ready. Besides getting over this cold, I'm great, Lisa. Already on vacation for the holiday? A little R&R. About what's Pirate's favorite something. The answer is R&R. Which one you got full for me, Rod? Okay. Okay. Thinking that one's gonna do me, Rod. I'm full. All right, run pink up there. I'll be back for red. Now, chat can't hear you, obviously, because Discord's not connected for some bizarre reason. But should we just end the stream as soon as Nuke gets in? Oh, that's it. We're just wrapping up. So sorry. Just... say we're gonna do it. I mean, he can hear me, so he knows. I'm sure he's listening in one ear, but yeah, sorry, Nuke. That's all we have for today. So sorry. No more time. Yep. Yeah, Mike, it's that time of year. Everyone's running around. Skull, welcome in, brother. Southern. Welcome in, guys. You guys just joining. I'm having an issue with the Discord, so you can't hear Cap and Rod. I gave it a quick troubleshoot, but no easy solutions. I had to tweak a bunch of settings because I'm on my streaming rig off my main location, so let's stop looking at the sky. I still can't get the camera to do what I want it to do on the controller. I just finished Northwoods episode 1. Great. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to release the 2, 3, and 4 this evening. The members. I just want to make sure one got out there clean and we didn't dump everything all at once. To figure out how I'm going to record Northwoods while I'm out here without my wheel and pedals. Because doing all that forestry work in the in that case skid steer is going to be a challenge. Half keyboard, half controller, half farm stick. 3 halves make less than a whole. BP performing well. Miss Lisa says hi to Cap and Rod. They said hi back, Miss Lisa. That's going to be the best part of the series yet, is watching me struggle. I know Nuke wants me to put all my bloopers in the back end of the episodes. I might start doing that for you guys. Haven't been too many yet. Got to be careful because some of those bloopers might get our family friendly rating changed a little bit. Particularly if I'm doing logging with a controller. Yeah, Andrew, that's interesting. I thought about that too. I have pretty strong feelings about mixing pre-recorded and live streams because I think it can ruin the continuity of the series. In this case, if I did just like a logging episode where we just chatted and hung out and I just cleared a bunch of trees, I could see that being, that wouldn't affect the continuity of the story. Like trying to do like a Ray County live would have been something. So maybe we do a Northwoods live. The other challenge there is that I release the episodes 3 weeks early for members, so it would have to be way out of context. But I do have to come up with a replacement for the Rod challenge because I can't get Dakota 16X to do what I want it to do. I'm just not sure I want to put more time into it. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe the orange is full. Thinking about doing maybe the map that Howie's on, the Australian 16X, doing an organic pig farm on Nulla Creek. That could be a live series. that was, I mean, that was, let me tell you, if there were bloopers on the Ray County series, me making pig food would have been about 25 minutes of it. And the bigger challenge is I mean, one, I'm just not very good at making pig food, but two, without the HUD up, it's all guesswork. Like I wrote down the recipe in my notes, and I was like, all right, here we go. This is the recipe. And then I did it, and I was like, nope, that didn't work. Yeah, we definitely got porridge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that auger's cool, but it's small. Yep. No, I enjoyed it. I mean, the John Deere with that bucket, that's the right size to do that too. It was a good match for equipment. It worked really well. Make it an after dark one. Ooh, it's leasing. Yeah, Skull. If I do a live series, I try to play it only live. Because, and I've said this before, the challenge is, right, if you're watching a series, let's say, and you know, you've watched episodes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I do a live, right? My episodes are 35 to 45 minutes long typically, and a live stream's 2 hours. Now, I'm not getting 2 hours worth of content out in that live stream, so I'm chatting with you guys, having a good time, maybe, you know, going over some stuff. Someone has a question about auto drive, which I love doing. But if you want the content from this series from that live, you have to watch the full 2 hour video or try to skip through it and figure out, you know, oh, where did we put the pig barn down? Why do we own that field? Why did that piece of equipment get sold? And so I think it breaks some of the continuity of the story for a series like that to mix in the lives, and it's hard for people who watch, because it's my impression, at least, that people who watch the series, you know, they have a pretty regular, like they watch at work or they, you know, watch at night or whatever it is, and they have their time committed to watching a 35-minute episode, and you throw 2 hours at them, then it's hard for them to keep up, and then the series, you know, the storyline gets lost a little bit in there. That's my thought. That's how I feel about it when people have done that. I've had a couple of series that I really enjoyed that the streamer then did live, and, you know, you're watching a 2 hour live for what's really like 20 minutes worth of content that relates to the actual series. That's my thought. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean it wouldn't work out. But certainly I could do a logging episode for Northwoods live and just log for 4 or 5 hours. And that would be a good one. Yeah, Skull, I don't know what's going on with Discord. I gave it a quick troubleshoot, and for whatever reason, it's not getting picked up in Wavelink, which that part hasn't changed, so I don't know why it's not coming through. I could try, I'm going to try one more thing. I'll dump this, I'll try one more thing, because I'll let you guys really hear Cap and Rob. They have great things to say. To be honest, there isn't a whole lot of talking. We are hammer down mining. Oh yeah, wheel stand? Wheel stand? Is stuck? Andrew getting up there for you? Yeah, so that's the other problem, Skull, is right. Some of my episodes are three weeks out, and so the live would be, you know, 3.5, 4 weeks out for some people. So I just don't know that I'm going to start the if I end up doing a Nulla Creek. Oh, I can't do that, can I? If I end up doing the Nulla Creek pig farm, which I'd do some testing on and everything else first to get away from those trucks so they're not whining at you guys while I'm doing that. I wouldn't start that while in the next 2 weeks. I'm on my streaming PC. If I'm gonna run a 16X, I want my gaming rig. All right, so let's see. Going to real quick. Going to remove that input. Add an input. Yeah, it's bizarre because their sound is coming through the headphones as well. Yep. Something got crossed over. So that is the stream capture, which we're not using. That one doesn't matter. So why is Discord not linking? Because I can hear them just fine. And it's bizarre that we're not allowed to have them in here. Thanks, Tony, for hanging out, brother. Have a good lunch. Just making sure this one can be removed. Yep, we need that one there. And then here. All right. I'm going to look up one thing. We're going to take 5 minutes, see if we can fix this. Because it was working just fine. Gonna make sure we didn't lose anything. I wonder if there's some sort of security setting because of oh, well, here it is. Oh, I bet that fixed it. Things
Where are these stones going?
You guys hear Cap now? Is that coming through?
Hey, Rod, where do these stones go?
I do not know.
Where I can see you guys.
All right.
Oh, you guys can hear them. All right, you boys are back in live in color. You got your speaking privileges back.
All right.
Yay.
Somebody remind me where the stones go. Are they lime production?
Do we have the concrete factory?
Yeah, concrete factory and then lime.
Let me look at it. Concrete. Concrete.
Oh, Skull, the Northwoods will be out tonight. I'm going to release the member videos. I got up through 4 recorded. I'll release those when I'm done with stream. It'll be sometime this evening. I guess the question is, right, if I got to ship a box of stuff back home anyways, should I just buy the Thrustmaster steering wheel and have it delivered out here?
Oh, yeah.
And then ship it back home?
How long are you going to be out there?
Through the 2nd. We got to check the shipping on it. The holidays, it'll be bad. Gonna get here the 1st, there's no point. But if we get here Friday, put a week with it. Because I gotta tell you, the controller, not my favorite. Miss Lisa, it is blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while type situation over here. That is the extent to which we got anything done. Yeah, apparently the monitor that I have out here, which is a new monitor, reset all my default audio outputs to the monitor. So that's where you guys went.
What truck is this?
I'll get you guys over there a little bit. Yeah, Skull, I'm excited. It's going to take a little while. It's a big program. I do feel like the camera needs to be rotated a little bit. Is that the right direction? Which way do we want to go? I think it's cutting me off on that side. Yeah, the Thrustmaster is a pretty extensive program. You got to like go up through affiliate levels and all kinds of stuff. So I'll work through it. And maybe even we'll do like maybe I'll do a Farmstick giveaway. And then I'll buy it through there and that'll help the affiliate point and everything else. We'll see. Because we are still aiming for 5,000 subscribers by the 1st of the year.
Getting close, aren't you?
Yeah, we're at, I'll look it up here as soon as I get this truck backed in. Let's see. As of this moment in time, according to YouTube Studios, 4928. So we need another 72 subscribers in the next, what, 9 days? And that is a typically very doable number. What do you mean, Skull? What do you mean about horseplay on the members server?
We'll save.
Oh. Okay, Skull, so the troubleshooting is, do you have one mod folder for all of your playthroughs, or are you running something like FSG Mod Assistant? Because the course play, things like course play, realistic weather, and like auto drive, the mod hub version and the GitHub version are frequently different. So if you're running one folder for all your mods, then you may not have the right version for the server.
Yeah, everything that's on the server is on the Google Drive, and for course play and like interactive controls and 2 other mods, I have the non-mod hub, the later version. So it's best just to get it from the Google Drive link, which is down right now because I'm redoing my whole method. But after the stream, I'll have the shares back up to Google Drives.
Yeah, so Skull, I would delete all the mods, all of them, for the server. Create a new folder, and then when Rod gets Google Drive back up, I would then just download everything into a separate folder. And if you're not using FSG Mod Assistant, it may look scary. FSG Mod Assistant is life-changing in your multiple saves. It really, like, I didn't use it for a long time because I didn't understand it. And now that I've gotten into it, and I'm not an expert, which is good proof for the mod that it works. But it is, when you're jumping around between servers and stuff, it is so much better than having just separate folders on your desktop and swapping it. NachoCast has a fantastic video on getting your FSG Mod Assistant set up. I used it the other day because I had a really fun issue when I got out here. I loaded up my FSG Mod Assistant, and I had all my mods on a SSD that I brought out with me because I don't keep them on my streaming PC. And I loaded them in, and somehow the Northwoods mod folder got loaded into FarmSim 22 on Mod Assistant, and then wouldn't load in 25 because it was already linked to 22. So I got to deal with that, and I got to watch his video again, and it helped me out and figured it out real quick.
Yeah, his video, I'm like terrible at loading stuff and doing all that. His video was easy. I just did it. I followed it step by step. Worked like a champ.
Nacho has an unbelievable way of just, like, to your point, Cap, like, just, it's just straight. It's like, do this. Okay, now do this. Now do this. Like, he's just...
It's the KISS method, right?
Yep.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yep. Well, keep it simple for us, stupid, but... You know.
Yeah. All right, I'm here at the sell point. I'm going to start all these dump trucks because they're blocking it.
Yeah, so Skull, it's a version issue then with it. And I had that problem the other night when I had a problem getting on stream. So I would delete the folder and everything else, and I would just start fresh once Google Drive's up.
I'm going to make the long drive into the pit.
You're going in the pit. I was bringing another truck.
I'm going in the pit.
With
Yeah.
the cat?
Yep.
We're going to
This
start
little-
going down?
This little island sticking out over here that I can't get to
Yep.
because of the barriers has been bothering me.
See, he used the B word, not the F word.
Yes.
Mod assistant is scary, Nuke says.
Come on, Duke. You're fixing to change some sort of card.
Yep. The only version I had was from the Google doc because yeah, and that's fine. And Skull, what'll happen sometimes, and I think this is what Nuke's swapping his GPU, trying to. What'll happen, and the problem I had the other night was I had all the mods too, but if you get what happened, I think what happened to me the other night was I was downloading them, and I got an interruption when I downloaded them that corrupted the file. And then even though it said it was there and said it was fine, it wasn't. That's why I said just start fresh. I would delete everything, download it all from Google Drive, and you'll be fine. I mean, Rod, if you were in the Libra, you'd still be back where you were. Look at you flying.
Yeah, I know. 5 miles an hour.
You know, burning rubber over here. You're gonna have to get the grader out and smooth out those tire tracks we went flying through. Try to get you sort of staged up with a couple of trucks over here.
This Volvo is amazing.
Yeah, if you haven't driven the Volvo, it is a game changer for trucks and farms. I don't know that I want it all the time because it's so overpowered.
Yeah.
But when you just got to move 1 million liters of rocks, it's like, yeah, this is the truck to do that. When you just don't want to care what you're pulling and what the realism is, that is the truck. I like it. Don't like me. Well, Nuke, it was hating on you because your old GPU, but now with the new GPU, it's going to like you a lot. Because the other option for the live stream is going back and doing member server. I think we'll do two. I'm thinking about doing two. Is this the Christmas present? I'm thinking about doing two. So if you weren't here for the last couple live streams, first of the year, I'm going to 3 series videos a week. I've been doing 5. I'm going to have well over 365 videos out my first year. And keeping up with 5 is getting tough. And my schedule is about to get real busy come first of the year. So I'm going to go to 3 videos, but I'm going to try to keep the 3 lives a week. So I figure we'll do 2 with the Yukon, and I don't know what we're going to call this series yet, but this one, we have a lot of stuff going on in the background. Before the first of the year, we're going to have the second portion, what we're going to call season 2 of this series started. We're going to be wrapping up in the Yukon and heading to some arable farming. And then we'll be coming back to mining and then back to arable farming is the plan right now. So I think we'll do that series 2 nights a week. And then that leaves me 1 night a week where I could either do something like Nulla 16X Organic Pig Farm, just as a solo play. But I was thinking it might be more fun just to jump on the member server on, I don't know, call it Wednesdays. And just, play with the members. And just have Wednesday be member server night.
Yeah, I think you did do that.
Not that
I
these
enjoy
guys
it when
aren't.
I enjoy it when you're doing it by yourself too, because you do a lot of teaching and stuff when you're doing it.
And that's the beauty of the member server. We can do that there too, right? There's no reason not to do that there too. Because believe me, there's nothing worse than sitting down to enjoy some farm sim and not be able to do it because something silly that someone else has figured out. If you guys make me play on Gauge, I don't want to hear about Ray County anymore. Gauge is a tremendous map, and don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic map. It is not my style.
I agree.
It is probably going to be one of the top maps for Farm Sim of the year, would be my guess. I think it's that good. It's just not my style. But if we want to do Gauge, we can.
Nah, I'm fine switching it to something else.
I didn't get to play on y'all's backcountry one because I've just been too busy, but that seems to be a good one, right? Didn't y'all play on it?
Backcountry was great. And the stick drift is going to drive me nuts. What happens when you travel with an Xbox controller?
It's the easy way out.
Straight up the hill?
No, not bringing your steering wheel with you.
Well, and that's the joke of it all. I actually have... this is going to sound ridiculous, but in the room behind me, there are 2 steering wheels and pedals. So I ordered one, and then like a day later, they dropped the price another $25.
Yeah.
So I ordered another one to replace it and tried to cancel the initial order, and they wouldn't. So I got here and had 2 steering wheels and pedals sitting at the store for me. Went and picked them up, and then the next morning I got the Thrustmaster affiliation. Well,
yep. Can't open those.
So I was like, there's no point in opening those at this point. The only other problem is I'm playing on a high table with like a bar height chair. So it's gonna be a bit of a reach to get my tootsies on the old pedals. We'll have to see how that turns out.
You have to put it on a box.
That's what I was thinking. Get the old phone book out.
Oh my gosh, this lime plant's feel so slow.
Yeah. Yeah, Skull. So they're both PC. So like the Farmstick I have is the Xbox PC. So they'll all work with PC, but the only ones that are discounted are the Xbox and the PlayStation version. I don't know why the PC one isn't, and I don't know why there's a PC only one. I can understand why perhaps, you know, having one that works with PlayStation and one that works with Xbox may not be, there may be compatibility issues, but why you would only ever want to have a PC one, like, I don't know. And then it is, maybe. Yeah, could be. And then there is $10 off the $300 steering, but that's, you know, that's not a decent enough deal to push anyone to buy it.
Oh, so which Logitech are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at the Thrustmaster, the TH8.
I mean, I'm sorry, the Thrustmaster. Which one are you looking at? The TH8?
Is the TH128 is the FarmSim one?
128, and then there's a 428. Which one you're looking at?
I think it's a 128 with the truck mount, so it lays the wheel flat.
Oh, yeah.
And then I cannot for the life of me, and anyone has a video, please send it to me in Discord. I really want to get their TH8 shifter, because they have an H pattern shifter that also does sequential.
I've got one of those.
Have you used it in FarmSim? Because everything I read says it doesn't work in FarmSim because of the way the keybinds work.
No, I haven't used any of my wheel and pedal stuff in FarmSim.
Yeah. The report that I've seen, and I don't have one to test, is that FarmSim keybound each gear to a specific and unique keybind. So gear 1 is, you know, for argument's sake, say 1 and 2 and 3. So it's 8 keybinds for an 8-speed track, instead of just up gear and down gear.
I think we could fix that with an LUA mod, a Lua mod. Probably make that work.
But I would love to get.
Well, I can tell you the Farmstick works with the manual shift. I use the rocker for up and down, and it works amazing. All right, if we're going to make any concrete, which we may not want to, it needs gravel. It's got everything else.
I mean, I don't think it's worth pulling one of us off to do gravel.
I don't think so either.
With this small of a crew.
We've got a little bit here. We can just sell the lime.
Well, I mean, isn't the concrete plant basically full anyways, right?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
I think that we left it pretty.
No, it's down to 467.
Oh, we are running on it. That's good news.
Yeah, I started them up. They were in my way.
All right. FarmSim, are we going to back on out? I am full over here on Green Rod. Yeah, I'd love to run a full H pattern shifter for trucks. and then be able to adapt it to tractors. I'd love to do that. I've wanted to do that for years.
Well, like I say, I've switched to manual shifting because that's just what I'm used to at my tractors at home, and
Yep.
I love it. I use one of the paddles
Mm-hmm.
on my steering wheel for the forward and reverse, and then I
Yep.
use the Farmstick for the gears up and down.
Yeah.
It's just what I'm used to.
And it makes sense. I mean, that's the way it is, right? I mean, so.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even some of your, especially your John Deeres, they've got a little lever, for lack of a better term, that you pop forward and backwards when you want to upshift and downshift. And the Massey's do as well. They have the big stick on the side, and you can just pop through the gears that way when you're baling or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, because that is the one thing I'll say is I love the case skid steer for the Northwood Survival Series. I've been playing with it.
I haven't used it yet.
It works well. It works.
Good.
It's got a good balance. It's not overpowered. You can feel the weight, but it goes, and the tracks work well. It does get stuck in the mud, but you know that's not
Well,
what
my
you do there.
skid steer gets stuck in the mud, but you use the bucket to push yourself out.
But but doing it on the steering wheel, if your steering wheel is anywhere but centered, it absolutely just spins on a dime. So going to a dual stick setup would be nice, but I think a steering wheel, a shifter, and a second farm stick might be a lot to buy all at once. We'll work our way into that.
You'll be fine. Just use the money from your Northwoods to fix to start rolling in.
All right, pay dirt, concentrate 391,000 over here. Our stone catcher is at 362. Yeah, we made $200,000 so far this episode, and I haven't left mine, so concrete's definitely running. Okay, yep,
Yeah,
there we
and
go.
I want a whole truck. I'm fixing to sell a whole truckload of lime too. It's just not needed. I'm gonna set it on. Well, I'm gonna try to set it on auto drive. Now this is the T600. Is it the tailing production? Yeah, I can look on the map. Never mind.
Rod, I'm just guessing where you might want to go back to, so I put a truck over there by you. Where I think you'll take your X back up to when you're done over there. Let me know if you need another truck down there. I thought 2 would be enough to get you cleaned up.
All right, yeah, I'm just cleaning up all these little bumps and stuff.
All right, here we go. See if I can run an X. We're not doing it with. No stick drift there. Win. All right. See how much longer my voice hangs out with you guys. Squeaky here in a little bit. Well, if you guys want to do a member server stream, we could start that on Wednesday this week. Make that the pre-Christmas stream. Had to figure out some kind of system to make sure people want to get on, they can. Everybody gets a chance, but we could figure that out. If you have map ideas or suggestions, drop them in chat. There's nothing that jumps out at me that we haven't done a bunch on. One I'd like to do, but isn't out yet, is Strasbourg 4X.
Ooh.
That is not up yet. Every time I say Jaked Up's name, he appears. So if Jaked Up gets Strasbourg 4X done, and he pops into chat now, then you know he's listening.
It looks like you got the hang of the excavator.
Oh, you know. Only 2 buttons. I'm set up. I'm
So
only doing
what-
one thing back and forth.
So speaking of dirt moving equipment, that Komatsu that's in your demo or whatever introduction video,
Yep.
is it bigger than what we have? Here?
I think we had it on here at one point,
Okay.
and there was something we didn't like about it.
Okay.
But since it's just at the shop and it's just for loading out of those bulk pits, out of those bins, I figured no big deal either way.
In the video, it looks. I mean, it looks huge
It
compared
is.
to these.
It's big. But everything on the video is small too. Is the other part. All right, let's see if we can dig out from underneath our own tracks. We'll get you in there, Skull. I'm not worried about it. We'll get you in there. Yeah, and Skull, I did end up playing Ark on Friday. I didn't play late. I only played during the day for a little bit. I just had no voice by the end. I was thinking about sending you an invite, but then I'm like, you don't want to listen to me cough the whole time. Friday was rough. Friday with the cold was not good news.
You keep talking about all these other games. I guess I'll have to try them at some point.
I like my FPS games. I probably played 4 or 5 hours of Ark on Friday. And that was a fun game. A fun game.
Now, is that the loot and shoot game?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, my go-to is Tarkov. Tarkov is a game in and onto itself, but Ark is a good looter shooter. Gonna have to move here in a minute. I liked it, Skull. The learning curve is definitely there. Like, I have no idea what goods, what's valuable to take out and what's not, right? Like, I don't understand any of that yet, and I wouldn't expect to. So, all right, we gotta do this with a keyboard. We are moving on our own. We are going to be in a problem here. Dude, why does it keep bouncing back on? Are you keyboard warriors out there watching me suffer? Yeah, I mean, Skull, I don't mean this in a negative way. I liked the simplicity of it. I liked that there are, only, a dozen or so guns, and you have to upgrade them. There's no, like, huge armor system, no huge ammo system. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and that's what I was figuring out. I think it's hilarious that you get a chicken that collects you stuff. I was laughing about that. And I'd say we didn't run into too much negative PvP. We had one. We got wiped a couple times, which is fine. And we had one guy who shot at us and then ran away, and we put him and his teammate down, and then they complained the whole time. I was like, all right, well, I mean, you rolled up on us and shot first, so get what you get. Absolutely, Skull. I will. We will. We'll play together. It'll happen. And I want to stream Ark too. I think the Ark content is fun. Oh, look at that. Dumping on the ground. That's how you make money. Alrighty. Yep, I'm gonna let you come back and get back in your excavator. I'm gonna go run trucks.
Well, keep it for a minute. I'm fixing to take this lime down. Well, actually, I've got it on auto drive. I'll be right there.
I still just reach down for my pedals to drive this truck. such a habit.
Muscle memory.
It really is.
We have 421,000 liters of concentrate.
Yeah,
We
we're
might
getting
do
there.
pretty good.
Yeah.
What did we start with tonight? A couple 100,000?
We were at 4 or 5, like 528.
No, okay.
We're up almost. We're up 300 plus. Yeah, and Skull, I only ran that intro map. So, you know. Rod's full-blown OCD is going on down here. He's getting all the edges cleaned up, and I love it. Love it.
You got it.
He looked over there. He's like, I can't look at that crap anymore. That's what kind of maniac leaves it like that.
Oh. We gotta get off. I gotta get off this edge, or I'm gonna fall in.
Yeah, Skull, we unlocked a couple maps, but we didn't play any others. I was just thinking about you, Jay. Jay, what's for dinner tonight, buddy?
Oh, we're gonna start talking about food.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not a huge lies. Montreal chicken sounds good. I'm not a huge frozen burger fan, but the grass-fed beef burgers from Costco.
Yeah, they're good.
They cook up nice. I mean, if you want a quick dinner, they're not high quality. You're not going to be super impressed with them. But just as far as a nice quick dinner, we did that with a little bit of cheddar cheese, a little bit.
Beef is beef.
Yep, got some avocado on it, some hot sauce on the brioche buns. Got after it last time with some burgers. I made some homemade sweet potato fries. Love homemade sweet potato fries. A little olive oil, a little salt, and some coarse black pepper on those sweet potatoes. Throw them in at 400 for about 40 minutes so just the edges start to brown.
Sweet potato is not my friend, but I can go with some coarse black pepper. It's like a prime rib, man. Just coarse black pepper with salt.
I'll tell you, the best steaks, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, absolutely.
Maybe a touch of garlic, depending on your palate. But like, I don't need a bunch of sauces and marinades and.
Depending on the steak, you could also put a little butter in there,
Oh yeah. I like hitting that corner, guys. That's my corner.
Yes, salt, pepper, and butter are kind of easiest go-to. I do lemon pepper and Dale's on mine.
That's good too.
I like Dale's.
I never got into the lemon pepper palette.
Are my tracks? Am I missing a track in your screen or just mine?
That's
funny.
See.
Oh, it came back. Never mind.
Oh, you got two over here.
My left track was missing.
Now, I will say, every once in a while we do a steak salad. Get a nice fresh greens mix with some feta cheese, and we do strip steaks in balsamic and brown sugar or honey. Because they're small and them soak overnight, and then dice them up, throw them on the salad with a vinaigrette or something on there. Now that's a tasty treat. Other than that, steaks go right on the grill. Don't overdo it.
Hotter the better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, some onion? Yeah, now see, I wouldn't consider the onion a flavoring for the steak. I'd say putting some onion in the old cast iron. If you ever want to finish your steak on the cast iron and then throw the onions in underneath. I'm in the wrong truck. I thought I was in Bluey over here, but I'm not. Yeah, a little bit of onion on in the cast, get the little bits of steak and little burn ends on them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. If you get a steak bought, like when we did steaks at the firehouse, we'd marinate them and season them up and beat them up a little bit because they were never great quality steaks to begin with. But a good quality steak speaks for itself.
Yeah, it does for sure.
Yep. I gotta say, I'm not a charcoal guy on the grill. Never got comfortable with it.
I like the cowboy charcoal. What's it called, lump or something?
Yep.
I don't like the briquettes, but I like the other. So we used to have a Brazilian market in our territory.
Oh yeah.
Down in Atlanta, and we used to get some good steaks there. I don't know where they got them from or what they did.
Yep.
But they use a coarse salt on their steak. You can get it at their market. You can't get it anywhere else that I know of, and it is fantastic.
Yep.
On a steak.
I believe it. Yeah,
the only person we could talk to was the young lady that worked there. She spoke enough where we could talk to her.
Everyone else was speaking different languages.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They spoke Portuguese.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while I get the hankering. It's a steak with a baked potato, and either asparagus or broccoli. Just.
Oh yeah.
Just like sometimes that meal hits.
Salad.
Yep.
Maybe a cold salad.
But that meal hits. I mean, that just. When there's nothing you can do.
That's what we're gonna do for Christmas Day. Actually, we usually do a prime rib, but we're gonna do steaks. There's only a few of us this year.
Easy to manage on the grill.
Yeah.
See, Mike. Now I'm more of a yellow onion, sweet onion kind of guy than the red. But I don't dislike the red. I think the red gets used too much raw.
It's the best in pico de gallo.
Yes, that I agree with. Miss Lisa's like, I'm hungry now. Yep. Reverse seared. Yep. Smoke low, then finish on the black side. I could see that. That could be delicious. I don't have any idea which truck I'm in. I'm in the pink one. Fair enough.
I think it's about full.
130. Two more scoops.
There you go.
Yeah, we did pierogies, kielbasa, and some onion for dinner the other night. That was delicious.
What's a pierogi?
It's a potato. It's like a potato ravioli stuffed with cheese.
Okay, that sounds pretty dang good.
That's a Midwest food. You do a lot of butter. Put them in like a skillet or a fry pan. Put them over the stove. Get a little brown on the edges. Throw the onions in there. Split your kielbasa in half. Throw that on as well.
Okay.
It's It'll decrease your life expectancy, but it'll also leave you happy.
Can't live forever.
Nope, definitely not.
All right, what was the consensus on Patreon? I hadn't figured out the membership yet, but is it better to do the...
I haven't found out either way is better, and I've been looking at it. It seems like I went in and tried to set up... Okay, why is the wheel not turning? I tried to set up the memberships, and it looked like the fee structure was the same. So, unless someone knows definitively otherwise, it is just what it is at this point. It's silly.
Fine. I'm still going to get it.
But, yeah, it does seem silly that the consumer is paying, call it $15, and I don't care. This isn't about the money part for me, but the part that gets back to me is like 50% or less of that. And it's like,
Yeah,
that's silliness. Now, granted, if I charge $50 for those things, then the percentage will go up. But I mean, come on, it's $10. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No big.
As soon as we sign off here, I'm going to Patreon. That's why I asked, and we'll figure it out and get it started. That's going to be my Christmas. That's going to be my Christmas break.
And look at it, because from a membership standpoint, like, you know, if it costs you the same, I think the membership is $10, then, you know, you can download all 3 and then cancel it after a month. Like, you know, doesn't matter to me.
That's why I asked. I know you mentioned it before, and I thought you might have figured it out by now.
Yeah, I was hoping there was a better answer, and the information I've gotten is there's not a better answer. Everyone's got to make their dollar.
If I don't have to set it all up, I can just start playing. I'm going for it.
Yeah, it's a good one. Rod, how's the edge cleanup coming?
Finished the edge part I was OCDing about.
Don't look over here.
I'm not.
Let's see what happened with our trucks. He's got plenty of room. He just needs to go to the lime mine.
Being?
There he goes.
How about a bloomin' onion, Mike? I mean, that is. I want to know. I wish I was there when the meeting happened, when the guy first proposed the bloomin' onion. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut an onion up like a flower, and we're gonna bread it, and then we're gonna fry it, and people are gonna pick it apart with their hands and eat it like an appetizer. I mean, it's true genius. Don't get me wrong. Before it existed and was good, someone had to think to themselves, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, most people don't even like onions.
Yeah.
But those things are amazing.
And we're going to serve an onion, just an onion with some dipping sauce as a food. E-Man, welcome in, brother.
Hey, look who's here.
Bike Life, welcome in, brother. Looking from the wrong side just because it's faster in-game. Welcome in, bud. E-Man, it's me, Rod, and Cap. We're mining, getting work done.
Just take a Christmas break, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Basically, if it's not a dessert, it's got onion on it. That's fair. I can't think of a food that isn't improved with onion. I will agree with you on that.
I agree with that statement.
I identify with that statement. I mean, I did look at the Costco bag of onions and think to myself, could I use 16 onions in the 10 or 12 days we're here? Possibly.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, we definitely could.
Just got to plan your meals correctly.
Yep. Well, let's see, we're having tacos, so that's got onion.
That's
we got
onion.
The pierogies, got onion. The burgers, we could have done onion, but the fam's not big on the onions on the burgers.
They're all.
Pizza might be a little hard, but we could work it in there. Add some good flavor.
All right, pizza. You make your own dough?
Well, we buy there's a like a premix.
Yep.
So you make it and leaven it, but yes, in that regard, yes, but not from scratch. You watch your mouth there, He-Man. Bloomin' Onion is a national treasure of the state of Texas.
And apparently the continent or country of Australia.
Mm-hmm. Cap, you've dug yourself like a guard here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get that before Rod sees it.
I mean, if we were trying to not get sieged in a castle, I think it'd look like that. Those anti-tank things they put on the beaches.
I'm hoping
Onions like apples. You're not the first person I've heard say that, Lisa.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. It's weird to me, but they'll just grab it like an apple and start eating it.
I also think it's like anything else, right? Like probably the onions you get at the grocery store. It's different than if you went to like a farmer's market. Like,
of course, down here in Georgia, we have the Vidalia onion.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty darn good.
They're good. I always stop and get some whenever I drive through there.
Yeah.
Oh no, He-Man, I had a bad cold the last couple days. The voice is slowly fading, getting more squeaky. It's also just the stress and anxiety of having to do your job and touch the belt every time. I'm on controller. Just it's so awkward. I have to think about it. It's hilarious because I played on controller for so many years and now it's like just utterly foreign. Anton, welcome in, brother.
Can't reach them.
Cap sounds like Billy Bob, reckon. He's our Southern guy. Gotta have a Southern guy on the crew. He can
Pretty
fix
Southern.
anything with a a paper clip and a piece of duct tape. Don't keep him around. He doesn't mind
Our
working.
neighbors. Cap and I are both from Georgia.
Georgia.
You guys are both
We
Georgia
love them
peaches.
dogs.
I don't know about the peaches.
You know, it's a weird thing. I lived in South Carolina for quite a while, and I think they grow more peaches in Georgia, honestly.
Could be.
Dang. I shouldn't have looked over here.
Yeah. Now you're
I
stuck.
told
now.
you not to do it.
Well, BP's not going to be able to get to you.
I've done my best to reach them.
Chet hedgehogs. I
Are
know,
we
but
not
even
even going
just
to ask what he's doing?
He-Man's on family. He's doing family Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right. Good
He's at that stage still where he's still told where he's going. And that's
All right.
okay. Nothing wrong with that.
stuff. Yeah,
And
you gotta
plus,
get there
hey,
to get to the other part.
if someone said, "Hey, here's a plane ticket to Florida," you know, I wouldn't complain.
No, he couldn't travel with his computer? Come on, you
I
did.
mean, some of us did. Talk about commitment. I don't see any War Thunder being streamed. I gotta say, I thought it was a little bit silly when we color-coded all the trucks the first when we bought them, but I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
I like being able to say I got the green one, the
dang
blue
new.
one, and the pink one.
Way better than numbering the combines.
Yep. Oh, you have your laptop with you, He-Man. Okay. I mean, the plane's got Wi-Fi. You could use a fourth. Someone needs to touch the belt. You could just log in and stand by the belt and just wiggle around a little bit. I think the biggest thing that's throwing me off is how slow the controller is compared to the mouse. Turning around takes seconds. Crazy.
All right, selling a truckload of line. Let's see what we get.
Oh, you're fighting it today, buddy. And that happens. Ain't no thing. Some days are like that. Some days you fight it. I may need to, Anton. I may need to. I'm only going to be on controller for a week or two. Maybe even less than that, so. So Skull, the only thing you really need to do with the mod assistant is point it to your game XML file in the preferences, and then set and point it towards your game executable, the exe to open the game. If you're on Steam, Nachos. Ooh, Lucifer's got lights on. That's supposed to mean something?
Oh, it must be full.
Just stick down when I drove up. Let's see. And then just identify your mod folders. It's still running, but we got 500,000 liters of concentrate in here.
Stone's not full?
No?
Okay.
Double check the truck. I mean, it didn't look like they're still running out. $592,000, only 60% of the way full on the truck. Yeah, I mean, Skull, if you get it all set up so that it works with any other game saves you have, then you know just when you download the files, you're good to go. And believe me, I know it's a mess. I have color now and shadows, Nuke says.
And a save.
Nuke, I can't tell you that I understand what you're saying, but congratulations. I think. I don't know. Maybe it's better than not having color and shadows, I guess. About every third time I drive this truck, I think about when I was like, well, that was dumb. They put the exhaust in the bed of the truck. They didn't model it very well. And then Hig was like, hold my beer while I mansplain to this youngin' how these trucks work. And he was right. I mean, the man knows. Man knows. The broken mods shouldn't affect that. So if you're in the FSG Mod Assistant Skull, just right-click on a folder and set to active. Make sure in the top left corner that you're on FS25. That's a problem I had the other day. Mine switched to 22 for no apparent reason. But yeah. I didn't have colors before, now I do, and shadows. Okay, I mean, once again, Nuke, congratulations. You are living the high life.
Well, it's full, Rod.
Give her gas. My brother makes me feel bad 10 minutes and she works. Oh, he showed up and 10 minutes got to work him?
No, that makes sense. His
Oh,
brother
good,
showed
it's
up.
working.
There you go.
Well, Skull, once you set it to active, you then have to open the game.
Mine does launch game from the top.
Yeah, you can, or you can open the game manually like you normally do.
That's true. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, it'll launch whichever one's active.
Yeah, it won't just open automatically once it's set to active. There we are staring at the ground again. Yeah, it doesn't help me. I tried to use the launch now or whatever button because you can use it. You can set it up so it skips the intro, which is 2 clicks. But then Steam opens and says, "Are you sure you want to open it with skipping the intro? Click here to say yes, and then close the window." So I'm like, it's the same number of clicks.
You can take those same arguments as well, and you go into your Steam and you can add them where when you click it on the icon, it doesn't do the intro video and all that stuff too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to ask you about that one on Discord.
Yeah, I had that set up before. It's not working currently, but being able to skip and just go right to the main menu is tremendous.
Yep, I got that, and then the enable debug or whatever.
Ooh, there we go. Got a cold one opening. Mike says, status update, I own 11 of 29 fields on Iowa Plains. You are like a Mike, you're a phenom on big playthroughs.
Oh, I looked at my hours, speaking of Mike. I got like 893.
Nice.
Right, Mac, I got your stalagmites under control. Are they going
I
to stay that
appreciate
way?
that. I'm going to try my best.
See, it
I
looked
have a
like we were
system
some
to do
sort of scene from Game of Thrones, attacking the Iron Islands over there. They're now
One down there I
smooth
gotta
like
get to.
butter. I know, Skull. Mike is legit. Mike powerhouses maps. I mean, as we said before, I mean, Mike's Welker playthrough, I've never had anything close to that on PC. I have all the advantages. It's craziness. I still don't understand why we're not filling these trucks with fuel more regularly. I'm going to go into Easy Dev and see what the size of the tanks are on these. Oh, 4,000 liters. Okay. Okay. And that makes sense.
That's a lot of fuel.
I was like, we've been running for months up here and haven't filled anything. We put a gas pump in up here and everything, assuming we need it, and these things are just like, nope, we're good.
I know one of them's getting a little low.
I'm below half on one or two for sure that I've seen recently. 18 days on FS25 salvage is the moneymaker. Craziness. Cap, I'll move yellow closer to you.
Yeah, I can't reach it.
Oh. I got you.
I saw what you just put in Discord, Skull. Thank you.
We're looking at the sky. Here we go. We found the truck. Speaking of Discord, after I get this truck put over, I'm going to go look at Andrew's post about his location. Didn't do that yet. Got all distracted with the Discord connection. Everything going to my monitor audio output. All right. Let's get away from the whiny trucks. Stand over here for a minute. Watch Cap work. Jump over to Discord. And let's see. Right by French camp between Stockton and Manteca. Making progress, buddy.
He just put some miles on, hasn't he?
I was gonna say they aren't breaking you in slow. Making you
He's
work.
on that long haul route.
That's how you make money though, right?
Sounds like it.
Well, California is ridiculously large.
Yeah, it's huge.
Rod, are you going back up top, or what are you thinking?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
Okay. I'll put a truck near you either way.
I'm just touching the belt over here.
Touch the belt. Touch the belt. Yeah, that He-Man could just be logged in on the plane, just standing over there by the belt. Down to one monitor and need a new cord? Nuke, you're losing ground here, bud. I'm gonna tell you this, Nuke, but that's the wrong direction to be headed. I will say it's funny how some GPUs interact with monitors. The one I have in this PC is a little funky with monitors. It took like 3 weeks for it to figure out that I had 2 monitors and one of them was always in portrait mode. I kept switching it every time I log in. Not with that attitude, He-Man. I think I'm gonna put this on the other side of the garage. I don't think we want to cut into that barrier anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
Doesn't seem like the right direction to be headed. I don't know, E-Man. Hour and a half. I don't know how long we've been live. I haven't looked. It's 5:30. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, usually somewhere in the 3.5 to 4 hour range on these streams. Which one's full, Cap?
Blue.
Copy that. Also depends how long my voice lasts, He-Man, because it's starting to fade pretty quick. And I imagine we gotta do a clean out here pretty soon, because we're getting...
We absolutely gonna have to get that money.
Yep, gotta make that money, gotta buy some properties. We got $1 million, I haven't done a clean out yet. Concrete is the way. 570,000 liters of concentrate. Check the truck too. Truck's gotta be getting close to 75%.
Yeah, see if that other one came back up to that lime plant. I sent it on auto drive.
I saw it come by.
Okay.
I'll check and see if it's down there. But yeah, it was. Yep, it's down there.
Well, those stones, when they get full, can just be sold because everything's full.
Copy that. E-Man, you'll probably just miss us. You and Nuke will log in right when we're ramping up. A configuration error is the problem, I assume, on FSG mod assist. Okay. Skull on the top menu bar. Click on the gear icon for preferences and settings or whatever it's called. And usually it'll tell you what your errors are there. That's Rubbins Racing right there. That's not a... He-Man's in the family car and the rented car in the back with his laptop out on the the rental car Wi-Fi, gaming. Be hilarious. The mod assistant, Lisa? Hold that from problems? Now, like I said, mine somehow went back to FS22, which was just bizarre. Rod's doing parkour over there.
I'm cleaning up stalagmites.
Being a good-sized pot of pho. Eat for the next couple days. I'm roasting a whole pig for Christmas. Ooh, Mike, that sounds good, buddy.
Oh, man, that does sound good.
Mike, I got a fork. I can be down there in no time, don't worry. Bring on by, eat some pig, head back up. Great.
We used to do a summer fishing trip down in South Carolina. We would put a pig in the ground, and man,
Yeah.
it's no better barbecue.
Could not write game settings. So I would assume, Skull, that is a mapping issue to your game settings XML file. So on that same screen, there's a couple of tabs. I think it's the middle one. Will show you your path to your game XML. If you're playing via Steam, your game XML and your game launcher are in two completely separate folders. But not parse game settings. Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure, but that sounds like your pathing is wrong.
I agree.
And if Rod thinks that's the case, then I'll go with Rod's advice.
Yeah, that's
not
what I
mine.
was going to say.
So here, let's do this real quick. Minimize this. Open this. I'm gonna put a picture in Discord for you, Skull. Just for reference. I don't think yours will be identical to mine, but it should be pretty close. Ooh, let's see. Let's see if it put it. Where is it going to put screenshots? That's a great question. Not sure on this rig where the screenshots are saved there, Skull. May have to post this afterwards. Our other rig, know exactly where to go. Yeah, I think that last screenshot's not going to be recent enough. Try this one more time. All right, pictures inbound, Skull. Okay. All right, that's what mine looks like, Skull, for reference. And like I said, make sure at the top, you see in the picture, the top left corner behind it says FS25, and on the preferences screen it says 25. Make sure you're on 25 for both. Because that was the problem I had. It somehow got switched off of FS25. I was on 22 yesterday, which I've never had FSG. I've never had the mod assistant on 22, never used it, so shouldn't have been. Miss Lisa, have a great night. Appreciate you, Miss Lisa. Hope you're doing really well. Hope you have a great holiday coming up. Now we go touch the belt. Cap, your Rams are disconnected again. Hilarious.
I didn't even turn upside down.
I know. Been well behaved tonight.
Oh, that was a jinx.
Yeah, now we're in trouble, right? Now you're gonna end up on that swim that Andrew predicted. How you end up with an excavator in water from here, I don't know, but
I dig deep.
you dig deep. Going to China. Man. Ooh.
I don't have a problem turning over when I'm not on top of the pit.
Yeah. Rod's like, I just lowered my center of gravity. You got to launch a game without a select folder, but it won't let me select folder and launch. Well, Skull, like I said, I would check that top left corner and make sure that you're in 25. It sounds like if you're able to launch a game, your pathing's right. And if you're pointing it to the folder, there should be no reason the folder should be an issue. Unless, I mean, there's a bunch of junk in the folder that isn't mods. The only thing in those folders should be zipped mod folders. It doesn't like I've had some CSVs and stuff in there. And then occasionally I've had where I've downloaded like from the G drive, and it puts them, it groups the mods into a folder. I've had where those folders have been in there, the old combined folders, once you unzip them. That can create some havoc too.
Yeah, or if it tries to rename one with a number 1 on it, there's 2 of the same one in there.
Yeah, I would create a folder, and I would put like one mod in it, and then select it and see if that'll work. And if that's the case, then you got mod cleanup conflict to deal with, which is pain, but once it's done, you're in good shape. Yeah, just throw a real basic mod into a folder and run it as a single and see if that'll load. Nobody dropped a suggestion for a new member server map either.
There have been like 12 that came out in the last week or 2. A lot of them are European.
Yeah, the best criteria for a member server is going to be a 4x map with a bunch of fields.
Yep, I agree.
The more fields, the better.
Redox was surprisingly really good.
Yeah,
I mean, not that I
never
expected
heard
it bad, but it just worked really well.
Yeah, it did.
And the auto drive course you found for it was really good.
We're hitting the barrier for sure. Oh, we saved it. I'm trying to think what 4X maps have come out recently. I can't think of any that are new. There was one that came out this week that got updated that I was excited to see. I almost posted it in Discord for everybody.
Texas Panhandle has some trouble, but they got it figured out. Alright, I gotta move. I'm going that way, BP.
I'll wedge in here. Gotcha. Keep coming this way. We'll clean up the flag tights on the other side and you'll be good. Work you and Rod closer and closer together. Yeah, so if it worked with one mod, Skull, you got a mod conflict. Got a bad download, which probably, Skull, in all reality, is probably the courseplay issue you're having. You probably had either an internet interruption or a bad download or something happened. It happened to me the other night, and the file looked fine, but it was somehow corrupted or not saved totally, or the whole thing wasn't downloaded. So that means FSG Mod Assistant is working well. and doing what it's supposed to do. You just got to figure out that mod. The first thing I do is remove courseplay. So that's a mod that we know you're having problems with. Oh, it's working. Awesome. That is all good news. We're just going to sneak this truck in here. Rod's not going to know. He's going to bed down with one and know where to put it. No worries, Skull. Like I said, I mean, I'm not an expert. I just brute forced it till it worked for me, too. So if we don't have to keep all fighting the same battles and learning the same lessons, then, you know, why not? I'll bring you a truck in one set, Cap.
Yep. Sounds good.
Dive Pinky in the pit for you.
Meow.
These trucks are amazing.
Can you imagine the carnage if you actually took one of these trucks off a lip like that? Like just literally break out the torches and start cutting it up, because you're not putting it.
No. Definitely voids the warranty.
It says here you were airborne for 2.5 seconds. First off, we don't believe you, but second off, that voids your warranty. Mike, we're here for you, buddy. It is a steep learning curve, but once you get the basics figured out, it's easy. The big thing, and exactly what we're talking about with Skull here, and we've all been through it, the big thing with going to PC is you just have to manage your mods. It's not like console where you can just have whatever mods you want and everything works. And there are so many mods. Like Kid in the Candy Store, like when I went to PC, I was like, download, like, 500 mods before I even opened the game. And that was not a good choice. But other than that, it's great. I love playing on PC. Yep, Skull. I literally, the entire top row of my 32-inch gaming monitor was mod folders. Like single file all the way across. And I was dropping them, swapping them, copy and pasting. And then at some point you make a mistake and you delete the wrong one. Then you're SOL. But once you get Mod Assistant up and running, it is a game changer. Seems like Nuke might be about 20 minutes out. We should probably start wrapping up the stream.
Just in time to clean out.
Yep.
Don't we have some forestry for him?
Oh, yeah.
I think Nuke has had enough trees to last him a year.
I know. He told me the other day, he said, no more forestry.
Well, we've been playing on a different map, too, that is a homestead deal, and it's all trees.
So when you download, like all these from multiplayer, do you download to a folder, then add a folder, or add directly to Mod Assistant? So Skull, when I download all that stuff, it goes to my download folder. And like if you're downloading from G Drive, it's going to come in a compressed zip file of compressed zip files. And then I have, let's call it this one, Yukon own the map. So then I have a folder on my desktop or in my files, Yukon own the map. I unzip the zipped file and get all the zipped mod folders out, if that makes sense. And I put them in there. And then I have 8 or 10 folders in my Mod Assistant, and I just switch back and forth. What I will do, if there's a mod that I use in all of them, like when I was running Realistic Livestock and everything, when I update it, I download it and I copy and paste it into all the folders. That's why I have them in the top row going across top of my desktop. But there's mods like that I want to update for all my gameplays, which isn't a great plan, by the way. I do it
FSG has a feature to do that for you as well.
Which I need to
You can
start using.
reconcile versions.
Because I probably have 25 core mods I have in every folder that I now have 10 copies of.
Also, whenever you download something like in game, like you normally would, like I don't know how you say it on the mod hub on the game
out of the
itself.
store. Yep.
Yeah, out of the store. It'll actually put it in that. It'll put it in that game save folder for you.
Yep. Oh
I do
yeah.
know that.
Yeah, Skull. Absolutely. You'll get a zipped file with all the zipped mod folders in it. Then you just put that in your mod folder for member server, and unzip it, and they all pop out, and you're good to go. And like Cap said, anything you download in-game gets written into the file, into the folder you have selected in FSG Mod Hub. So if you're playing, let's say you're playing on Ray County and you download a new truck, it saves it there. You don't have to do anything. It's only mods you download from third-party sites you have to add me.
Yeah.
I've done a thing. Not what I wanted to do, but I did do a thing.
High centered again.
And guess which truck it is? It's Pinky. Pinky always gets stuck. Jay, you got what do you got? 10 mods for every day, or 100 mods for every month or day in the month?
Is he the one that plays 28-day months?
Yep. OJ playing with the 28-day months. He's gonna regret ever telling me that, because I say that to about every stream. He sounds like a one-trick pony, but Jay does a lot of different.
I'm gonna have to get used to this 4-day months that you got on this new challenge.
Well, and the thing is, at the beginning, right, you sort of need it for the setup.
Yeah.
But then, remember, you can't run a production unless you're standing at it.
Yeah.
So if you want to produce planks to sell, you got a whole day, you could just turn it on and sit there and let it run. That's the whole reason for the 4 days.
Makes sense.
Skull, I didn't make it to lunch. Episode 1, 2, and 3 are all on the same day. Except, I regret nothing except for fishing for 20 in-game hours. Yeah, Jay, that was not one of your better ideas. You've had some challenges that were challenging. That one seemed more just like you were trying to punish yourself. The new one, Andrew, is 4-day months. 4-day months, 3x time. You can only work from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. You have to take breaks for meals. You have to provide your own food to feed yourself. Yes, it is, Skull.
Where's that outhouse?
Where's that outhouse? We need it up here. Ooh, our lizard end dump's looking full. This might be the end. I was laughing, Jay. I was thinking about you. I think it's maybe episode 3 or 4 of the Northwood series. I tried to fish off the barge while I was crossing the river, and I caught a floor slippery when wet sign, and I was like, that's in the Yukon of all places. That's up here, right? 702,000 liters of concentrate, and the truck has, oh yeah, the truck's full. We're at 984,000 liters of a million. So we are ready to do a clean out. I don't know what happened over here. It's like must be the push off from the gravel or from the top layer.
I think it was. That would be a Mac question. He ran the D11.
So we're on we be auto driving is what we be doing.
What's the question?
I was just wondering what happened over on the edge of the map where we pushed all the topsoil over to, and I realized what it was.
No.
Walking over there, my camera was like, wait a second. Okay. Here.
Oh,
So
we're
much
doing a
better
clean
than that.
out.
Yeah, the truck's full.
All right.
Bringing the other one up there now just to be staged for the next one, but get a clean out. Let's get everything sold. Holy buckets, is this Volvo slow to turn on controller. I didn't think the steering wheel was going to be faster than the wheel.
I'm gonna pull this one up. You can pull right under it.
I am ready when you are, sir.
I've got 2 full trucks to throw in there.
Good.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'll make some room for you at the Great Wall of Dumping.
I'll send this one to the sell all while we're cleaning it up.
Hilarious if it's run by the state of Arkansas.
All right. So I've never taken concentrate out of here, so I'm gonna watch.
Well, I haven't either, so.
Rod, it's all you.
Enter it like a vehicle and hit I.
What does it dump into?
Makes buckets.
And then you take the
The CV.
wherever
that
that truck.
I don't know where the CV is. I gotta go find it. CV might be down at base camp. The last episode's clean out.
That might be. All right, I'll touch the belt. See if
Touch
that
the belt.
works.
Touch the belt.
That worked.
All you gotta do is tap it.
Oh, let's see. Where is that truck?
I bet it's a base camp in the garage. I'm almost certain it is. Do we think the update to Quick Selector fixed anything, or should I not risk it?
I've been using it.
Yeah.
I've always had issues with that.
Both answers. Someone's already in it. Okay.
All right.
I believe
We
you, Jay. I believe you.
probably need some gold
Yep.
vaults.
I'll get them up here. I'll work on that. I can put my controller down. That's great news. Back to mouse and keyboard. Much more comfortable.
All right. All those trucks are off.
Gotta remember where it is. It's in one of those weird.
You know something we forgot to do today?
What was that?
We forgot to start time.
Oh, no.
Yep. We sure did. We're just enjoying the beautiful weather.
I was wondering why it was still so foggy.
Oh, you hadn't even started time since you've been playing fog for those past couple hours, huh?
Well, it wasn't a problem in the pit, but once I went and got this other truck, it was.
Welcome
Y'all
to
hear
the jungle, baby.
Oh, and the 3 men's. Let's go. Turn it off. Save it.
Just in time.
Yep.
Is she up and running, Nuke?
Oh yeah. I don't even know what to
Nice.
do with this thing. This thing's I don't know what to do. It's so different.
Nuke's like, I can see in colors now. Watch
I
out.
think I got shadows. I was like, something's wrong with my mouse and my controller because it's going too fast. I don't have no lag. What's that?
Nuke went from an Atari to a modern GPU. Watch out.
Ugh. Only took me
He-
2.5
he only-
3 hours.
He only quadrupled his video RAM.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, if you asked me to describe Nuke in 5 words, patience wouldn't usually be in those 5 words. But what he's put up with to play Farm Sim is a level of patience I don't have.
No. Now I get the choice of adjusting my video because we set it to ultra with everything turned up all the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got to.
It's like I gotta find my happy medium.
Well, after the stream, we'll go through my settings, and they seem to be pretty good for that card.
And really, the thing is, the difference between ultra and some decent settings is very, very minimal in game. It
And
really
there's some
doesn't change.
there's some settings in there that they sound cool, but they really don't add anything visually. They just hit your performance.
Agreed.
Gotcha.
Can I not cut trees? Am I not allowed to do that around here anymore? Yeah, Skull. It's constantly buying parts and pieces. I'm wondering if this tree doesn't actually exist. We got a couple of those up here already. Tree actually has been cut down already, and it just still hangs out.
Shoot way high in the tree, and you'll get it. Way high, way up high.
There you go.
Well, now that I showed up at the probably end of the stream, what do you guys need help with?
We're cleaning out. We just literally said we were cleaning out.
Nuke could be able to actually visit the mine now.
I know.
He's been banished to the farmlands until now.
Yep, found it. Yeah, Nuke, you're running trucks for the next 4 episodes.
What do you mean?
You're at the mine.
What do you mean? I'm up here and I don't see no lag. I'm running around,
Look at
driving
Nuke.
trucks, driving tractors, moving around like it's something. Hey guys,
Nuki! he's
Sorry, I'm
like
so
he's
late.
like a little kid in real life. He's jumping around. He's all excited.
There's shadows. It's so weird.
Nuke's actually never seen the mine. It's never rendered for him. He's like, man, you guys are doing a lot of work up here. I've never seen this before.
I don't think Nuke's ever seen the game rendered properly.
Yep.
No, not on this.
Oh, nice, Jay. I'll go take a peek while
Usually
Rod's bringing the truck up.
Usually I walk by one of the excavators from the mine pit and it's so glitchy and laggy. It's like, I'm good. I don't want to play this no more.
All right, truck's up there. Somebody want to hop in Lucifer and just hit I every time I pick them all up?
I can do that. I'm fixing to fill up this with lime, but
The Peel Ferry, operated by the Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department. Okay. Yep. I agree. Now, Jay, does it really stop working at 8 p.m.? That'd be hilarious if it did. I think the stream's about over because I think my voice is about done. Howie, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Anton, you guys should grab some 4x4 and take an afternoon to run around the slick track. You
That's it, buddy.
have a race? That's not actually a bad idea for the final episode.
That's it.
The Yukon Race Series. All right, so here it is. Buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of concentrate.
Yeah, that one half empty one, it won't let me pick up.
I can carry it. You got 700,000 in there?
I got 727,000.
Yep, and we're done. Yep, if you want to turn Lucifer off, you can.
oh, is it empty?
Yeah, should be. That
All
we
right.
had a little over 700,000 in there.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That Volvo is crazy, Howie. We were talking about that earlier. I said earlier, I wouldn't run that Volvo just all the time. It would take some of the challenge out of it, but it is an incredible truck. My bucket? Okay, my bucket. Yeah, because Jay, I know some of the animal dealers and stuff on some of the maps actually close. But the gates close at a specific time. I like that on a map. I think that's cool. Howie, we have not. That's a great question. We're doing our clean out now. Andrew, I think we got one more on this one. Would be my guess. We needed 5.5 million to buy the rest of the land we didn't own. So this is what we own. We can go ahead and buy 24 because my OCD doesn't like not having that little corner filled in. And now we got to own up here. And these are the expensive ones. 1 point, or this is 2.1, 1.2, and 800. So it's 3 pieces of land left. We estimated to be about $5.5 million to buy the rest of the map at the end of last episode. So the 3 of us mined all day today. Didn't run time, apparently. And now we're going to do a big sell-off. So we will see how all that goes.
If I can get these last 2 buckets.
But yeah, I think it's one more episode on this, and we're going to call that the end of season 1. And then we have plans to season 2 opener is going to be farming. We've got a bunch, meaning I have a bunch of testing to do this week. The guys have been doing a great job. I haven't done my part yet. But hopefully that potentially could be a week from right now. Sunday stream could be on a new map where we start a pretty significant farming challenge. And the idea is going to be that we're going to do some farming, and then we're going to come back up to the Yukon, and then we're going to do some farming, then we're going to come back to the Yukon. We're going to bounce back and forth seasonally. So we'll see how all that goes. How he's getting gold on pallets instead of in jars. Interesting. All right, so there is no time restriction on the barge, despite what the sign says. We still have 630,000 liters of concentrate in the gold room. Going to be carrot farmers? No, Andrew, we're not going to be carrot farmers.
Nuke is.
So I'll tell you guys that the discussion amongst the guys is that this was a ton of fun. It really was. But part of the reason it wrapped up quickly was because we played loose and fast, which I think was part of the entertainment and part of the learning curve for us as well. Moving forward, I have said multiple times we're going to try to make it 10 times harder. So we'll see what that means and how that all works out. But I think part of the challenge with making too much progress too quickly is that we have a ton of good guys. And when there's 7 of us working, we can get an incredible amount of stuff done. So the challenge has to be bigger to make it work with this number of guys. Now, that being said, it's the holidays, so there's no judgment, but we are short a couple of guys. Hig might have just naturalized and moved to France. Not sure what he's doing, but we'd like to have Hig back. We hope he's okay. Hope he's doing well. Hope he hasn't been abducted by any aliens. Didn't get run over by a moose.
Or at least if he is, come back with some cool stories.
Yeah, I mean, at least come back and tell us. It's not fair to keep us waiting. But yeah, the next way this is going to go is going to be a pretty significant challenge. We don't know exactly what that is yet. We have to do some math and some testing, but we're getting there. Arkansas can't tell Canada what to do with their ferries. Yeah, Howie, I mean, it's incredible how much stuff we got done. I still go back, and I know maybe it wasn't impressive in the live, but when we decided to put that cut-through road in, and Nuke and JF put it in like 7.5 minutes. Like, it was incredible. This one's got to be getting full, right?
I think it is full.
Okay. Bring another one over.
All right, all the lime sold.
Nice. Bought 5 gold vaults. Should be enough for tonight. Maybe have an extra 1 or 2, but doesn't hurt to have extra. Rod, I got to tell you, He-Man was running the heckalopter while you were gone. He was doing a good job. I think you got two vaults attached to the bottom of it.
I think you can do probably up to 10. I think if I remember from
That'd be
XML.
insane. Grandma might get run over by a reindeer. I think Granny's going to be a staple character in our playthroughs. She'll always have some. Granny gives us an opportunity for a little bit of mischief, you know, a little bit of storytelling.
Granny's always there, whether you see her or not.
Yeah, well, you know, Granny and Walter's missed romance in the Yukon.
We should be lucky she doesn't really show up, though. She just kind of... It's like you have the signs she's there, but...
I'll get a voice changer on my stream deck. I'll start playing as Granny. Bring Nuke cookies.
Or maybe BP is Granny.
Ooh.
Voice changers making them sound like...
Yeah, the ultimate twist. That's
So-
that's a usual suspects level twist there.
So you're saying you went to Mexico and had a surgery?
Tijuana's cheap, but yeah, you know. What was that one James Bond with Halle Berry where they like started in some sort of like genetic hospital and it was like in Tijuana or something? It was like, why did we pick here of all places? The bizarre one. Maybe it was supposed to be somewhere else. Maybe I misunderstood. Oh, the gold's getting ahead of us, Nuke. Getting ahead of us.
Surprised it did. I think it's because Rod's just looking at us.
He hasn't blinked in a while.
To the speed gods. Time is passing. There we go. Should be all the jars.
Nuke, how is Farm Sim in HD?
I don't know. I'm seeing things I never saw before. Like there's texture on the ground. Like I don't recall rocks looking like that.
I think we're
And
full.
gold doesn't look like a brick of gold in a jar. It looks
cool.
like gold in a jar.
Here, I'll bring one over.
I don't know what to say. It's kind of weird, dude.
Nuke's not sure he likes it. Might be too much. Doesn't like change.
Turning it back.
Tomorrow never dies. Yep.
I don't think so. I think Nick is jumping up and down.
I don't
long
know what
time
you
coming.
did to get to open your present after getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Smooth operator right now.
Just gotta be nice. Gotta buy her plants. Gotta buy her things that make her happy. Red Bull in the fridge. Things like that.
All right, I can't get in that truck, so someone else drive it up and load it. I'll meet you guys down there if I can't get into a vehicle. Yeah, Nuke wasn't in here because he was installing said graphics card.
Yeah.
So he got in right at the end, just in the nick of time to make a bunch of money.
And then after about 2.5 hours, I found the issue is I had to literally uninstall my old drivers before it would let me do anything.
Well, Nick, I'll let you do the honors of delivering the gold.
Yeah.
No. See you guys later. You better get in this truck, buddy.
Somebody.
I'm riding with you.
45.
You're reminding they came back a day later and see Fixident by the truck. Yep.
So 550,000 liters of gold.
Nuke, the guys want to know what kind of graphics card you got.
I got a GeForce RTX 5070
Nice. That is a huge upgrade.
from a 4 gig video card to a 12 that you can overclock and do stuff with. Yeah, I would say so.
Wait till we enable the frame gen and stuff for you.
Yeah.
And they just announced that NVIDIA's supposedly reducing their graphics card production by 40% in 2026 due to the shortage of chips and everything else.
This whole memory thing has the whole PC industry screwed up. It is
They're just
definitely
trying to make
not
money.
the time to buy computer parts, anything memory related or new computers. They're all going to go up here shortly for a while.
Well, that video card was probably about $70 higher than it was before Thanksgiving. So,
Yep.
It's not surprising.
it's really weird seeing the tree shadows in the road.
So you basically went from playing a Nintendo to a computer.
Yeah. And I knew it too. That's what sucks. Is like I knew that there's gonna be night and day difference.
Well, I guess I know what we're doing tonight.
Oh yeah, restart,
Fixing
buddy.
settings.
Time
I
for
mean,
the
Nuke,
16X.
imagine how many more trees you cut down with those graphics now.
You'll be able to see the sawdust come out.
Yep. Sawdust. There's sawdust when you cut the tree? What?
Not before. My brother was sitting here. Oh yeah, you should download this game or that game and turn the graphics up. I'm like, dude, I don't think you understand how bad it's been just playing the game I'm playing. Like, there ain't no graphics. Wow, there's even a shimmer on the water. Wow.
It's like Nuke can see for the first
I
time.
know, he was blind
Like
until
getting
about
new
10 minutes
glasses.
ago.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It felt like a guy that squint and you can just kind of see, you know.
Well, we appreciate you bearing through it with us, suffering on our behalf. We needed you.
Old Rod was like, "Yeah, you can do it in 45 minutes." Sure. 3 hours later.
Oh, I didn't discourage you or encourage you. I just said I know you can't wait because I know you. So
Oh,
just
yeah.
go ahead and do it.
It's not
Yeah,
like
I
having-
What do I
having a
say?
picture.
What do I say every stream? Don't tell Nuke no. That's not the right answer. You tell Nuke no, I can tell you exactly what he's going to do next. Whatever it is, you told him not to do.
Yeah. So the first issue I did wrong. I got it together, and I had a single cord off the power supply that had a splitter on it. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's it." No, you got to run 2 cords, not 1, 2 off the power supply.
Oh, I'm at 3, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
That's
some
fine.
cards.
2.
Some cards have 3. Some of them have that melting 12-volt high power connector.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I was looking at videos on that, and I'm like, all right, well, there's my first problem. And then it didn't want to work, and then I was like, well, I'm thinking it's this. Pay attention to the road.
Uh-oh.
The Cap and I are waiting here with bated breath.
Yeah, I say I think they went somewhere else.
Yeah, they going to see Granny, and Granny intercepted our
They went to
load.
the bar.
Got a
No, I
Smokey and
was
the
paying
Bandit
attention.
situation going
I
on.
was looking at the water effects, and I drove into a ditch.
I say, if you drive into the water and get a splash, you get a swim counter, and you've been here for 10 minutes. Your graphics cards rights are getting revoked.
We're passing the old cut now.
We're here. We're here, and I'm ready to buy some land. This could theoretically be it. I don't think it's going to be. I think we get one of the pieces of land. Then we maybe get 2, but not 3 of the pieces. Because if you guys remember, we got the 3 at the top up here. We need 2.1 million, 1.2, and 850.
Right there at the train, Nuke. There's a train right here.
Train. Nuke's going to see the train for the first time.
Barely.
And that's the
Barely.
first one we've seen tonight that I know of.
Yeah, I haven't been down here. All right, here we go. $363,000 before the gold clean out. We made about $800,000 on concrete tonight.
550,000 liters of gold.
2.2
million.
2 million. So we can buy all but the last piece. So we'll leave the most expensive piece on the map for the last episode of season 1. All right, so there you guys go.
Then we got to decide what kind of farm equipment we're taking down the road with us.
Yeah.
What we're selling.
I think we're selling a lot of it. If I had to guess, let's do this. Let's go back and forth. So, guys, there we are. End the episode. We need the largest, most expensive piece of land on the map. Farmland 27, $2.1 million. That is very achievable. Next episode, which will be tomorrow night. I'll be discussing with the guys off stream. I'm losing my voice here, so I'm going to wrap up quickly. We might start a little bit early. If people are around, we might start at 7:30 or we'll start at 8:30 tomorrow since it's a holiday week. Get people into bed early. But we will be back on the Yukon tomorrow night, regardless, to wrap up season 1. And then Wednesday, maybe will be the new members server playthrough. And then Sunday next week, well, a week from today, will be the beginning of season 2 of this playthrough. So thank you guys so much for joining today. Appreciate everyone being here. I apologize about my voice. Hopefully it is well rested and in better shape for tomorrow's stream. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was a blast of a stream. Really appreciate Nuke jumping in at the end and helping. I mean that seriously. I mean, the guy was working at it and could have just gone and done his own thing, but came to help us and joined us. Cap and Rod and I got a bunch done. I got to enjoy the controller gaming again, which was a bunch of fun as well as a challenge. So that's all for this one. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to drop a like and turn on notifications on the way out. Channel memberships are available if you'd like to support my content further, and channel members do get early access to upcoming videos. And I will be releasing the next 3 episodes of Northwood Survival after stream tonight. And in regards to our goal, as far as tracking to 5,000 members, up to 4,930, we need 70 members in the next week or so. We'll be in good shape. But that's all for this one, guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It was a blast as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.